Hello my dear students and my dear friends. Today we are in chapter number 9, coordinate geometry. We have taken a new chapter. At first let us start with a concept. Here we shall study about concept of inclination and gradient of a line. Okay, now here we have to know here okay, let us draw the coordinate axis or the Cartesian plane. This is x-axis, xo, x dash, and this is yo, y dash. Now let us draw any line you can consider. Anywhere you can draw here, you can draw there, no problem. Now this line makes this angle. Let us draw this angle in the anti-clockwise direction. This angle made with the positive direction of the x-axis. This is the positive direction of x-axis. This is the negative direction of x-axis. The angle made by the line with the positive direction of x-axis, this is called inclination. This angle is called inclination. Alright, I repeat, the angle made by the line and the positive direction of x-axis is called inclination. Here theta is inclination. Okay, and if we consider another word is the gradient. Word is gradient or slope. We use the word gradient or slope. This is denoted by m. What it is? It is tangent of this. Tangent of this inclination is called gradient or slope of a line. Now, how can we find this angle? Okay, let us choose a point. Suppose this is point A and this is another point B. Its coordinate be x1, y1. Its coordinate be x2, y2. Okay, let us erase it. This angle is theta. Now what do we do? From here let us draw perpendicular. From here also we draw perpendicular. Okay, suppose this is C and this is D. From here we draw another perpendicular. Suppose this is E. Now this angle, you see, this is perpendicular, these are also perpendicular, these two lines are parallel to each other. As this is theta, this is also theta. Got it? Now in this triangle we want to find what is tan theta. What is tan theta? Actually we are finding the slope. In terms of coordinate we want to find out. Now tan of this means, tan means perpendicular by base. What is this? BE. This is BE and the base is AE. Got it? Now slope or gradient M is tan theta. How we are finding? BE. This distance means BD minus ED. BD minus ED, and this base AE. What is AE? This distance is CD. So how we are finding? You see, BD is alright. BD, let us write BD. ED is AC. Same thing. ED and AC are same. AC. Now this CD we can, this distance can be written as OD minus OC. OD minus OC. So now last expression. What is BD? BD is the y coordinate, that is y2. And what is AC? AC is this distance. This distance is y1. OD is x2 and OC is x1. So x2 minus x1. So slope is denoted by this. Slope is equal to, in terms of coordinate, slope is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus 1. So what we have learned here in this concept, the line makes an angle with the positive direction of x-axis. That angle is called inclination, and tangent or tan of that angle is called gradient or slope, and we can, in terms of coordinate, the slope is found as y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Alright, my beloved student, now we are starting exercise 9.1. We have taken question number 1. Let us read the question. Find the slope of the lines whose inclinations are, there are 4 bits. Let us take number 1. When the inclination is, that is theta is 30 degrees. So what is the slope? Easy thing is the slope is, how we define? Slope is tan theta, that is tan of 30 degree. What is the value of tan of 30 degree? 1 by root 3. Is it okay? Very simple thing. Now number B. Here theta is how much? Number B 60 degree. So how you find slope? Slope is tan of 60 degree. Tan of 60 degree is how much? Root 3. Got it? Now let us come to number C. Theta is how much? Theta is 120 degree. 120 degree. Okay, so therefore slope is tan of 120 degree. Now this 120 degree, in the principal values we do not have 120 degree. So how do we express 120 degree? How can we express 180 minus how much? To get 120 we have to subtract 60 degree, because 180 minus 60 is 120. Now okay, we know this is ASTC, isn't it? So here it is in which quadrant? It is in which quadrant? It is in the second quadrant, isn't it? This up to this is 180 minus 60 in second quadrant. In second quadrant this tan is negative, because we know the sign is positive here. Tan is positive here. This tan is negative here. Okay, so that is minus tan of 60 degree. In the trigonometry chapter all of you found this. So this is minus of root 3. Got it? Okay. Now one is left, number D. This is 135 degree. Theta is 135 degree. Got it? So slope how will find? Slope can be found as tan of 135 degree. Okay, so this is tan of 180 degree minus how much we have to subtract? 45, right? So again in the second quadrant it will be minus tan 45 degree. Now it is minus tan 45 is how much? 1. Okay, you see this one and this one, they lie, the angle lie 120 or 135, they lie in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant it is tan is negative, that's why. And one more thing, if we convert in terms of 180 degree, okay, if it is even multiple of 90, the ratio remains same, tan will remain same. Okay, you learned this in trigonometry chapter. If you have a doubt, again please go through the videos of the trigonometry chapter. Alright, my beloved student, now we have taken question number 2. Let us read the question. A line is passing through 4, minus 3, the coordinates are 4 and minus 3, and is parallel to x-axis. Find its inclination and gradient. Okay, before starting this, let us try to understand one concept. This is x-axis, alright, and this is y-axis. Okay, this is the origin. Now any line which is parallel to x-axis, okay, this line doesn't make, if the line were like this, then this line makes some angle here with the positive direction of x-axis. Now here as the line is parallel to x-axis, the line doesn't make any angle with the x-axis. So what is the inclination? There is no inclination. So the inclination, what do we have to find? Inclination is 0 degree. Okay, dear student, if the line, okay, let me rub this part. Okay, if the line were like this, perpendicular to x-axis, what will be the inclination? Inclination is 90 degree. Okay, this is 90 degree, inclination is 90 degree in that case. Okay, now here in this case we have to find the gradient. How do we find? The basic formula is tan of the angle of inclination, that is tan of 0 degree is 0. So gradient in this case is 0. Now if for this line, what will be the gradient? Can you say? In this line the gradient is tan of 90 degree. Tan of 90 degree is not defined. So for this line, if the line is perpendicular to x-axis, the inclination is 90 degree and the gradient or the slope is not defined. Alright, dear children, we have taken question number 3. Let us read the question. If the inclination of a line is 15 degree, that means what is given? Theta is 15 degree given. Then find the gradient. Okay, let us find the gradient. You can write the symbol also, m. Gradient, how do you find? Tan of 15 degree. Okay, dear students, before starting this we have to know the formula for tan. Tan of, suppose, oh look, let us take a minus b. Tan a minus b, how do we define? Tan a minus tan b divided by 1 plus tan a tan b. In this way we define tan of a minus b. Now this is tan of 15 degree. How can we express? 15 degree we can express as 45 minus 30, because their difference is 15. So this is tan a minus b. What it is? Tan according to that 10a minus 10b divided by 1 plus 10a into 10 of b. Got it? Okay, let us simplify it further. 1045 is how much? 1. 1030 degree is 1 by root 3. This is 1, this is 1, this is 1 by root 3. Okay, let us take the LCM. What is the LCM? Root 3. Root 3 into 1, root 3 minus 1. Here, what is the LCM? Root 3. Root 3 into 1, root 3. 1 into 1, 1, 1. Okay, let us simplify it further. Actually, we can cancel root 3, isn't it? So, it is root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. As it is a case of division, we have to take the reciprocal. So, root 3 divided by root 3 plus 1. Now, dear students, we can cancel this too. So, the gradient ultimately what we obtain root 3 minus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1. This is the gradient of it. Alright. Now, we have taken question number 4. Let us read the question. The gradient of a line passing through minus 8, 11 and 2y is minus 4 by 3. We have to find the value of y. Okay. Let us, this is just this exercise basically is all the use or the application of the formula or the definition, not formula, definition. This exercise is very simple, very simple. Okay, so here we know or we have find the value of y. What is given? The gradient of a line is gradient. What is gradient? What is the formula for gradient? Gradient is equal to, we know that this is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the formula or the definition. The value of gradient is how much? You see at the end it is given minus 4 by 3. y2 minus y1. Suppose this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So that is y minus y1. This is y2. This is y1. 11. x2 is 2. 2 minus of minus 8. So plus 8. Okay. So this is minus 4 by 3. Y minus 11. This is 10. Let us cross multiply. Okay. So this is minus 4 into 10. 40. This is 3 into y, 3y minus 33. Okay. We have to find y, isn't it? So let us take this y in this side. Minus 3y equal to minus 33 and this is minus 40. On the other side it will be plus 40. Got it? Let us do here. And now space is there. Minus 3y is equal to, this is how much? 7. Minus 33 plus 40 is 7. Correct? Okay. So y is how much? We have obtained that y is 7 by minus 3. Thus we have found the value of y. Alright. Now dear students, we have taken question number 5. Let us read the question. Gradients of some lines are given below. Find the inclination of each of them. Now up to question number 4 we found that if the inclination is given, we had to find the gradient. Here the just opposite thing is given. That means here gradient is given when we are asked to find the inclination. Okay, but the thing is very simple. Here what is this? These are gradient, isn't it? So here in the first question, tan of theta. Tan theta is 1. So here tan theta is equal to, now you know the trigonometric table, tan of which angle is 1? We know that tan of 45 degree is 1. So let us remove tan from both the side. Actually we take the tan of inverse. This one you will get in higher secondary, not now. Thus theta is 45 degrees. So thus we have found the inclination in the first question. Number B, again tan theta. What is tan theta? Tan theta is minus 1. Got it? So tan theta minus tan of which angle is 1? Tan of 45 degree. But here we cannot remove tan because due to this minus sign. Now but what is the concept? If we know the concept, we can do everything. You see, okay, here now tan, here tan is positive, here tan is positive. We are going to this quadrant. Here this, in this quadrant, in the second quadrant, tan is negative. So how can we express? We want to write in terms of tan only. Any angle here, it is in terms of 180 minus theta we express, and in this quadrant we express as 180 plus theta. Here how do we express? 360 minus theta. Okay, in this way we express the angle. So this is tan of theta is minus, sorry, we have to remove this minus tan of, how do we express, 180 degree minus 45 degree, correct? So tan of theta is tan of 180 minus 45 is 135 degree. So inclination is how much? 135 degree. Got it? Now let us do number C and D. Just now let us do number C. Here this is B, I think this is rubbed. Here theta gradient is minus 1 by root 3. So how to find the value of theta? This is the question, isn't it? So this is tan of how much? 30 degree. Tan of theta. So this same concept we apply here. 180 minus theta. So 180 minus 30 degree, because in this quadrant tan is negative. So minus of tan theta. Here in this quadrant only, minus tan theta means tan of 180 minus theta. Okay. So tan of theta is tan of 150 degree. Sorry, 150 degree. Let us remove tan from both the side by taking the inverse. So theta is equal to 150 degree. Now number D is left. Okay, D. Here tan theta is minus root 3. Tan of theta is minus tan of how much? 60 degree. So how do you express tan theta? Tan of 180 degree minus 60 degree. In this way express. Okay, remaining part let us do here. So tan theta. Again we are talking about the second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan minus tan theta is tan of 180 minus theta. Okay, this concept we are applying again and again. So tan theta, tan 180 minus 60 is 120 degree. Tan of 120 degree. Question was find the inclination. Therefore, what is the inclination if we remove tan from both the side? 120 degree. Have you understood this? Now in question number 6, let us read the question. Find the gradient of the line joining the origin and the middle point of the line segment through this and this. Okay, here dear student, suppose that point is A and those points are A and B. Its coordinates are 2 and minus 3, and the coordinates of this point are 6 and minus 1. What is the midpoint? Coordinates of the midpoint. Coordinates of midpoint are, how do we find? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, 2 plus 6 divided by 2, and minus 3, y2 plus y1 divided by 2, y2 plus minus 1, then plus minus minus y1 divided by 2. That is, this is 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is, I am doing directly, okay, skipping one line only. 2 plus 6 is 8. 8 by 2 is 4, comma. Minus 3 minus 1 is how much? Minus 4. Minus 4 by 2, minus 2. Now, question is, we have to, there is a point, here I am finding. There is a point and there is another point. This point is origin. Its coordinates, you know that coordinates are 0, 0. And this point M, its coordinates are 4, minus 2. We are asked to find what is the gradient. Find the gradient. So therefore, gradient is equal to, how do we find? How do we find? The formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. This is the formula only. Let us substitute. Suppose this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So minus 2 minus 0, 4 minus 0, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So let us find here. Minus 2 minus 0 is minus 2, 4 minus 0 is 4. If we simplify, it is minus 1 by 2. Got it? Now in question number 7, find the inclination and gradient of the line joining the following pair of points. Okay, there are 4 bits. Let us do the first one. Okay, at first what we have to find, inclination and gradient. It is better to find the gradient at first. Gradient, okay, gradient is tan theta. Tan theta, how do we find? Let us write the formula once. Y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this gradient is y2 0 minus root 3, x2 1 minus this 4. So tan theta, this is minus root 3 by 1 minus 4, this is 3. correct. Okay, tan theta. So first of all minus minus cancel. Okay, let me write like this, root 3 by 3. Some of you may not understand, that's why this root 3. Now 3 directly you can cancel. 3 means root 3 into root 3. So tan theta, that is gradient. If we simplify, we can cancel. This is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. So therefore we are finding the gradient is this. Therefore, okay, let us write at the end. We shall write at the end tan theta. Tan of which angle is 1 by root 3? Of course, tan of 30 degree. Then 30 degree. Let us remove tan from both the side. So theta equal to 30 degree. So question was inclination. Therefore, inclination is 30 degree, and next is gradient. Gradient is how much? Gradient we found 1 by root 3. Gradient means tan of theta, 1 by root 3. Okay, in the similar manner we have to do the raised 3. Now let us do the number 2. At first, again the gradient. What is gradient? y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, correct? Tan of theta. These are all the use of the definition. This is y2, 1 plus root 3 minus this y1, x2, 5 minus 4, 5 minus 4. Very simple sum, isn't it? Tan theta. 1 cancel, root 3 by 1. So simply it is tan theta is equal to root 3. Got it? So that means gradient is root 3. So here tan of theta. Tan of which angle is root 3? Can you say? Yes, you can say tan of 60 degree. So therefore theta equal to 60 degree. Got it? Now let us write the answer. Therefore inclination is 60 degree, and the gradient is how much? Gradient we found how much? Root 3. Have you understood this? Now let us do number 3. In number 3, tan theta is y2, that is, this is the formula of gradient, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Tan of theta 0 minus 3, 2 minus of minus 1 plus 1. So tan of theta minus 3 by 3. If we cancel, how much we are obtaining? We are obtaining it is minus 1. So this is tan theta. Tan of which, minus, we have to write tan of which angle is 145 degree. Now I will not explain further. You know it, because today also we have done. How we have to do? This is tan of 180 degree minus theta minus 45 degree we have to write, isn't it? Because it is in the second part. Okay, let me explain. Here in this quadrant, this is 180 minus theta, that means angle is somewhere here. In this quadrant, tan theta is negative, so here minus tan theta is tan of, this is 180 minus theta, that's why. Okay, so tan theta is tan of, if we subtract, how much we are obtaining? 135 degree. So theta is equal to 135 degree. Now let us write the answer. Therefore inclination is 135 degree, and gradient is how much we obtained? Gradient we obtained as here tan of, this is the gradient, okay, minus 1. All right. Now in number 4, what is given? Tan theta is, what is the formula actually? y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. Okay, so this is also in the same manner we will do. 2 minus of this, 2 minus of minus 4 plus 4, minus 6 minus 0, minus 6 minus 0. Very simple thing. This is just like the last sum, 6 by minus 6. How much? Exactly, you can copy paste now. Minus 1. Okay, from here. So you see gradient is minus 1. Okay, so tan of theta is minus tan 45 degree. Okay, so this is directly I am doing just like the last sum, tan of 180 degree minus 45 degree. So tan theta is equal to tan of 135 degree. Remove tan. theta is 135 degrees. So therefore inclination is equal to 135 degree. And what is left? Gradient is how much? -1. I hope you understood this. In question number 8, let us read the question. Using the concept of the gradient of a line, show that the following points are collinear. Okay, before explaining or going to that, let us try to understand what concept we shall apply. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is origin. This is one point, this is one point, and this is one point. These points are not collinear. Now here we have concept. Let us mark this point. Okay, now if we join them and produce that, this is the inclination, this is the inclination, and if we join them, this is the inclination. Okay, or we can find the gradient also, gradient of the line joining this, gradient of the line joining these 2 points. Now if the inclinations are same, here in this case the inclinations are not same, so we can easily say that these points are not collinear. But if it were like this, the points were somewhere here, then the line joining them, the inclination is this, the line joining this and this, the inclination is same. So we can show that 3 points are collinear if the inclination formed by joining any 2 points is same. This concept we shall apply. Okay, here for the points are 6. Okay, the points are, let us write 5, 0 and 2, 3. Now let us find the gradient of the line joining this and this. Gradient of the line joining 6, -1 and 5, 0 is, suppose that is denoted by m1. So this is 0 minus of this, so +1, 5 minus 6, 5 minus 6. So m1 is 1 by -1. Got it? So m1 is, in this case, is -1. Now let us find the gradient of the line joining this and this and this. If the gradients are same, then we can say the lines are or points are collinear. Now let us find the gradient of the line joining this and this. Also, gradient of the line joining this and this, 5, 0 and 2, 3 is, suppose that is m2, or you can write tan theta also. The formula is y2 minus y1. Let us write the formula once. This will be practice also. So m2, 3 minus 0, 2 minus 5. So m2 is 3 minus 3. m2 is how much? -1. Now you can see that, you can observe that the slopes are same. It is -1, here also -1. Since the gradient is same in both the cases, so points are collinear. Is it okay? Again, let us find for that point. Now gradient, this is for a number b, gradient of the line joining the points 1, 4 and 3 minus 2 is, suppose this is m1. m1 is, formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So that is -2 minus 4, 3 minus 1. This is -6, this is 2. How much it is? m1 is equal to -3. Let us find for the second one. Also, gradient of the line joining the points. What are the points? Let us take these 2 points. Okay, 3 minus 2 and -3, 16 is, suppose this is m2, 16 minus of minus 2 plus 2 minus 3 minus 3 m2 18 minus 6 m2 is equal to minus 3. Again here the slopes are same, so lines are collinear. Since the gradients are same in both the cases, so the points are collinear. Have you understood this? Now let us read question number 9. Using the concept of gradient of a line, find the value of A if these 3 points are collinear. Okay, now in question number 9 also, question number 8 also, we observed that if the points are collinear, then the gradient of the line joining any 2 points is same. So here what concept, let us write directly m1 into m1 is equal to m2, that is the gradient of this. What do we mean by this? The gradient of the line joining this is equal to the gradient of the line joining this and this. Okay, so here what is the slope of the gradient? What is the formula? y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. This concept we are applying. m1 2 minus a, y2 minus y1, x2 minus 5 minus 7 is equal to this 6 minus 2, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1, 3 minus of minus 5, so plus 5. This is 2 minus a, this is minus 12, got it? This is how much? 6 minus 2, 4, this is 8. Let us simplify 2. Let us cross multiply. 2 2 is 4 minus twice a, minus 12 into 1 minus 12. Got it? Very simple thing, you see. Twice a minus 12 minus 4. So this is minus twice a minus 16. So a is how much? Minus 16 by minus 2. So thus we found that a is equal to 8. This was the question. Using the concept of the gradient, find the value of a. So thus we have found a equal to 8. Alright. Now in question number 10, a triangle is formed by, okay, let us draw the triangle. We will do the simultaneously. A, B, C. The coordinates of A are 3, 8. Coordinates of B are minus 1, 2. Coordinates of C are 6, minus 6. This is the situation. Find the gradient of the median of the triangle formed through. Okay, this is the median D. What is median? A line which bisects the base. That means these two are equal. That means D is the midpoint. Now we have to find the gradient of the line joining A and D. So how do we find? For that we have to know the coordinates of D. As D is the midpoint, let us find the coordinates of D. Coordinates of D are midpoint. Okay, so what is the formula to find the coordinates of the midpoint? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. So minus 1 plus 6 divided by 2, comma 2 minus 6 divided by 2. That is, this is 5 by 2 and this is minus 4 by 2. That is 5 by 2 and minus 2. Got it? Now let us find the gradient. Therefore, okay, let us write the coordinates here. 5 by 2 and minus 2. Required gradient. Question is find the gradient. Therefore, required gradient. Required gradient. How do you find? y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Let us put the formula. x1 y1, x2 y2. So minus 2 minus 8. 5 by 2 minus 3. Got it? I hope you are understanding. Okay. So here, this is minus 10. Okay. And let us take the LCM. What is the LCM? 2, 2, 5. This is minus 6. Minus 10 minus 1 by 2. Let us simplify it further. Minus 10 into minus 2 by 1. So this is, in the denominator 1 is obviously there. So minus minus plus 20. Have you understood this? Now dear children, we have taken the last question, question number 11. Find the angle between x-axis. Okay. Here, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. This is the origin. And x-axis and the line joining this and this. Okay, any 2 points you imagine. Okay, these are the 2 points. This is the inclination. We consider inclination. Okay, question is, that means indirectly question is find the inclination. Okay, how do we find inclination? We know gradient tan theta. Tan theta will be something, whatever, we'll convert that, we'll find the value of theta from that. Okay, let us see how we'll find. Here let us find the gradient at first. Gradient, how do you find gradient? Tan theta. What is the formula? y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1. That means tan theta y2 minus 2 minus of minus 1 plus 1, 4 minus 3, x2 minus x1, 4 minus 3. So that is tan of theta. This is minus 1, 1. So what is that? Tan theta is minus 1, sorry, minus 1. So it is tan of 45 degree. This case we have done many times today, isn't it? Tan theta. So how you will express tan of, how we express in the second quadrant? ASTC. Here this angle, okay, this is, if it lies here, it is, tan is negative here. So how that tan of minus theta in this case is tan of 180 minus theta. In this way you write tan of 180 minus 45. Many times we did this. So tan theta is 180 minus 45. Let us find out. This is tan of 135 degree, correct? So theta is 135 degree. Question is find the angle. Therefore required angle is how much? 135 degree. Have you understood this?